Hello, my precious. Tomorrow night at 5 p.m., I'll open up this bottle and I will drink you. Unfortunately, I do have to work tonight and I can't have alcohol in my breath. So, for now, I will drink you. I really do have to go to work tonight. See? It's my work uniform. Got my pajamas I'm going to wear tonight underneath my uniform. It's currently 7:27 p.m. right now. I start work at 10 tonight. I leave here at 9. See, because I work tonight, I can't have any alcohol in my breath right now. So I will shoot my drinking scenes tomorrow night at 5 p.m. So see y'all later. Oh, home at last. I'm home from work. Finally. I am so tired. Time to go to sleep. having breakfast for the first time today. Hello, my precious. I can finally open you now. After this long waiting period, I can open you up and I can drink you. It's one tough bottle to open. One tough bottle to open. I don't get one trick I usually do. I got 2 minutes, almost 5 o'clock. I want my wine. Still not opening. maybe this will work. It's 5 o'clock. I haven't opened up this bottle yet. Been waiting since yesterday. There we go. It's open. Yeah, finally. And you don't like this video? Finally, it's open. It's currently 5:01 p.m. My bottle of wine is finally open, and I can finally drink this thing. Oh yes, I can finally drink my wine. Cheers. It's 5 o'clock right now, 5:07 p.m. I can drink my wine. Cheers. Oh yeah, that hits the spot.
Here in front of our son's new school where I'm trying to make a good impression and not get kicked out in the first...
This is reactionary. People can get a restraining...
With one mission, preparing you for the day ahead. Every story, every backup, every forecast. WISN 12 News this morning, leading the way with important local coverage. Leading the way with important local coverage. You're watching WISN 12 News at 5 with Royal Washington, Jason Newton, and Weather Watch 12 Chief
business. American Airlines is offering low-fee fares for a price. You can either pay a la carte for checked bags, preferred seating, and other services, or you can pay an extra $68 and get everything bundled together, which includes one checked bag, no change fees, and priority boarding. But one aviation consultant says the new structure might end up costing some passengers more for the same services. Well, a woman goes to extreme lengths to smuggle cocaine. The drug was inside breast implants. The woman arrived in Spain from Colombia, and security agents say she was acting suspicious. She was patted down, and agents later found blood-stained bandages on her chest. She was sent to the hospital, where doctors reportedly took out 3 pounds of cocaine. A man in Chicago has died after falling down this smokestack. The 23-year-old man was on top of the Intercontinental Hotel taking pictures. He did not have permission to be there. Authorities say he must have climbed on the smokestack for a better picture of the city when he fell. It took 100 firefighters and paramedics to reach the body. Well, Jason Newton is in our web center with a new way you can keep up to date on stories like the ones we just told you.
Exactly. If you want to look at news on your phone and you don't have our app, you can still get WISN.com. Just type in WISN.com in your internet browser on your smartphone. Big change is the look of the headlines. Easier to read, it loads faster, and provides better video and photos. Again, this is a new look of WISN.com on your phone if you don't use the WISN 12 News app. Now, we're just days away from the biggest Packer game of the year. Packers-Bears. We brought Stephanie in. And speaking of the website, you can use a little help in the sports department of the website.
Now, Jason, I'm going to tell you why we need some help. Yesterday, we celebrated Ugly Sweater Day. Where was yours? Did you have one on?
No, I didn't wear one. I was too scared.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, Matt Celebi wore a Bears vest, and the reaction to that exploded on our Facebook page. So we wanted to combat that with your Packer pictures. So, like this one from the Baker family. Upload your Packer pictures to the ULoco section of WISN.com or email the pictures to ULoco at WISN.com. Now, the Packers take on the Bears this Sunday at noon. And 12 Sports will be there to bring you full coverage of the rivalry. If the Packers win, they will clinch the NFC North title. The first time we matched up in Chicago this season, the Packers sacked Bears quarterback Jay Cutler 7 times and intercepted him 4 times. Ooh, we might be able to match that since Clay Matthews will be back in the lineup on Sunday. Now, coming up at 6, another Bears player claws his way into the war of words for Sunday's Packers game at Soldier Field. Toya, back to you.
All right, thank you. Well, there's a lot of excitement around here today. Jason just came running in for it. Yeah. You got it? 2 hours away from our holiday special 12's season to celebrate.
And this year, the show welcomes University of Wisconsin Mad Hatters. They're an award-winning men's a cappella group with a distinctive style. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Hosting the song from their Christmas CD, and the show tonight features for that and a whole lot more holiday music and fun. Season to Celebrate airs tonight right here at 7 p.m. and it's all in high definition.
Well, it could be a busy night for sky watchers this evening.
Could be. Meteorologist Luke Sampius here. Luke, you might be able to see 2 events tonight.
This is a big one, Jason. If you're into sky watching, first of all, we're minutes away, actually, shortly after 12 News at 5. Look to the southwestern horizon. The first event will take place. If you've never seen the International Space Station pass overhead, I highly recommend doing it. And tonight's a really good night to do it. For one, we have the clouds that are relatively agreeable right now, but the space station itself, as it passes overhead, will be among the brightest that it will ever be when it passes overhead because of how close we are to sunset. So maybe you want to check that out. Otherwise, the Geminids, I should say, they peak tonight. That's a meteor shower, annual one, very intense. 30 to 50 meteors per hour. I have some concerns about some thin and high clouds. I'm going to point those out, but you still might get in an opportunity for that. So right now, for the most part, we are clear. There's some of those thin and high clouds trying to work through west central Wisconsin. So for the International Space Station, no concerns, no precipitation on the forecast really until we even get into the weekend. But what I'm watching is a batch of thin and high clouds. You can see these kind of here, these wispy ones. They're trying to work into Iowa, and perhaps by the time we get towards midnight or so when the Geminids will peak, we could be dealing with some thin and high clouds. I still think you'll be able to see the meteor shower. It just won't be the crystal clear sky that is ideal. 42 right now. We had a high temperature today, 48 degrees. It was very windy again. Gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Thankfully, the wind got gusts are starting to come back. Southwest winds continue at 6 miles per hour. The wind chill is 38 degrees. Calm winds in Fond du Lac, West Bend, Port Washington, and Beaver Dam. Indications that, yes, the winds will be easing back. Temperatures right now, the cool spot, it's 35 degrees in Beaver Dam, along with Sheboygan, 36 in Burlington, 42 in Milwaukee to 43 degrees in Racine, and right now it's 44 in Kenosha. There's a weak little front trying to work through right here. It's more of a wind shift line. So right now we have a southwest.
I'm starting to get drunk already. I had one glass of wine and one sip of wine. I'm starting to get buzzed already. But it's worth it. I'm off of work tonight. Don't have to work. So I will drink, get drunk. Who knows? Maybe I'll throw up tonight too. You'll see it maybe.
Around 30 to 32 degrees right along the lakeshore. Then for tomorrow, look at the difference in temperature. We're going to show you why this is such a disparity here. In the northern half of the area, you could be stuck in the 30s tomorrow with some low clouds that could be working in. If you're from about Milwaukee to Waukesha Point South, I think we're going to see more sunshine. 44 to 45 degrees here in Milwaukee. 42 degrees down in Lake Geneva, and about 45, maybe 46
Came home to work from work this morning. I slept
all
all day.
Now
I'm up 5:19 p.m. I'm enjoying my wine. My wine I've been waiting for since yesterday. I actually bought the wine last Friday. I'm just now enjoying it. I'm just now enjoying it.
And then more sunshine for the southern half of our viewing area. Overall, the clouds then will be increasing big time for Friday night for everybody. And then on Saturday, this big storm system, which is bringing a lot of rain to Southern California, even rain into Las Vegas, this arrives on Saturday and brings in some rain showers. It's going to be a damp and kind of a dreary start to our weekend. 30 degrees for tonight. The Geminids do peak, so keep an eye out for those and the International Space Station. Again, at about 5:34, that's when that'll happen. And then you can race right back in for 12 News at 6. How about that? 45 degrees for tomorrow. Some of those low clouds, especially along the lakeshore for northern counties. 45 degrees on Saturday, breezy and rainy. Not the best of weekend days here for December. 42, maybe a sprinkle of flurry, but certainly not cold yet. 36 on Monday, 37 degrees on Tuesday. Up to 43 again on Wednesday. Pretty breezy there with a chance for some rain and snow showers on Thursday. I should point out, after Thursday, it does look like a fairly big chunk of cold air finally starts to move in here. The snow lovers are wondering, when is this going to happen finally? And it does look like at the tail end of next week, a big cold shot will arrive.
The ice skaters went to Red Arrow today. They probably didn't have to put on a coat or a hat.
Yes, the refrigeration system on Red Arrow getting overbuilt though right now.
I bet. Thank you. Well, health gets thrown into the mix when it comes to gay marriage.
There's a study that compares health with gay married couples versus their single counterparts.
Coming up on World News, the breaking news out of Washington, UN Ambassador Susan Rice, the center of so much controversy, her name out of the running for Secretary of State. Why did she pull out, and what will the president do now? And Dancing with the Stars host, Brooke Burke.
Already bronzed skin. Oh, my muscles are all, look at it, they're all shiny with oil.
Weather Watch 12, brought to you by your local Chevy.
That's for your speed.
Awesome. You got the big bobber?
Up to 40 next Wednesday. That's it for weather. Here's Ann and Mary.
Alrighty, Vince, thank you. Well, from Captain Jack to Captain Hook, pirate stories are just that, just stories, right?
Actually, maybe not. There is one, only one, authenticated pirate ship and treasure ever found. And some of those artifacts are here in Milwaukee. We're going to give you a first look next.
And later, a cyber attack to steal thousands of personal banking information.
And go ahead and enjoy it, the rest of my wine. Well, thank you all for watching.
Fox 6 News is brought to you by
Bye.
Master's in Waukesha, the most respected game room store in the state.
You know what? The night is still young. I will continue to drink my wine. I've been waiting since yesterday, and I will drink up this whole wine. $5. What can I get with $5? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at my big fat gut. Here we go. 5 10. 15. I got $15. What can I get with $15? I know. I think I'll go down to Taco John's for dinner. But first, I will finish up my wine.
So that sank off the coast of Cape Cod nearly 300 years ago, finding a bell, a cannon, and coins or pieces of eight.
We brought our equipment in and we dug down 20 feet under the sand, and that's when we started finding artifacts.
This is the only authenticated pirate ship and treasure that's ever been discovered.
It's an amazing story of how it started as a slave ship, sailed to the West Indies, and then became a pirate ship when it was captured by Sam Bellamy. So it's really a walkthrough of a pirate's life.
From firearms of the 1700s to tools and real gold, more than 200 artifacts from the ocean floor are now part of a traveling exhibit at the Milwaukee Public Museum called Real Pirates.
This is the only place you can actually see and touch pirate treasure.
In this 15,000 square foot space, visitors can interact with pirates.
You could join the crew as well.
Walk through a replica of the ship.
You'll go into a pirate's tavern. You'll go into the captain's quarters down below the decks.
And feel what it's like to live on board the Widow.
This way it tells a story. It tells who these people were.
Probably the biggest attraction, a chest of more than 2,500 coins. A priceless piece of history, proof that pirates once sailed the open seas.
It's really one of a kind.
At the Milwaukee Public Museum, Angelica Duria, Fox 6 News.
Where do we get that spooky music? Suspenseful music was perfect for the pirates.
That Real Pirate exhibit is going to open tomorrow and run through the end of May.
You know, it looks pretty cool, even for grown folks.
I know everybody's fascinated by pirates, or at least a lot of people.
Period. Well, coming up, lawmakers are still at a major impasse on the fiscal cliff, but tonight at least one agreement.
A new plan to meet, when,
Fiscal
where, and whether
cliff.
it's really leading toward a new deal.
And later, a new rule designed to help save lives. The changes to smoke detectors and why some Milwaukee leaders think it'll help.
Dear Honda,
Fiscal cliff. Sounds like somebody wants to jump off or actually drive the car off of. I'm sorry, the family didn't make it. They accidentally drove off the fiscal cliff.
Plus, he saved so much. It's been a great year for presents.
Hey, watch out for the fiscal cliff. It's a doozy.
Sincerely, Pete.
More happiness and standard features with every Honda during Happy Honda Days.
Hey, take a picture of that fiscal cliff. It's a classic background.
You guys have it easy. I wish I had viewers when I was your age. In my day, we didn't have these fancy wireless receivers. If I had a sleepover, I couldn't just move the TV into the playroom. No, we had to watch movies in the den because that's where the TV outlet was. And if Dad was snoring on the couch, we muscled through it. Your generation hasn't made.
All hell is about sprinklers.
The Bachelor season premiere Monday, January 7th, buddy.
See you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Let's do this thing. All right. Remember, if for some reason you don't reach the ocean, just tuck and roll. Okay, just hurry up. All right. Let her rip. I believe nothing happened. I wouldn't say that. I think I crapped my pants.
Watch White Collar Thursday.
Purchase for free.
Yo quisiera odiarte, pero no puedo morirme.
Anybody out there know Spanish? Can you tell me what these people are saying?
Nadie de tu familia tiene un sentimiento de sufrimiento. Yo te perdono. Pero tú también le debes algo a alguien que te quiere mucho.
What are these people saying? If you know Spanish, tell me what these people are saying.
Nicolás.
Man, my old line's gonna whip your butt. That would be Shannon
sharpism, right?
Right.
And then you've got to go out and put the fire. I love the fact that he said, put it on me right now. I challenge you, Megatron. I'll take you out. Guys in the water, they never do that. They always challenge other people, and you've got to put the fire out. I appreciate it. I can't wait to watch you play.
Wow, that's good. I like the water. You need water to survive. You need water to stay clean as well, right?
All right.
Almost all pizza rolls going good. Going to get more.
I gotta go. Breakout. I like that. Because I see Mark all the time. Mark on Hill Stairs on ESPN Radio, by the way. Good news, it's time for another round of 3 cheers. 1 cheer for Al Horford. Al Horford with the spin move in the paint. How's he gonna finish? The only way you can with the dunk.
Look at that. Use the body, lean on people, finish at the rim.
By the way, Hawks having a good season without Joe Johnson this year.
Give him 1 cheer for that.
Get it done. Al Horford, he stays healthy. He'll be around for a round the Eastern Conference. 2 cheers for Andre Blatch. Andre Blatch driving baseline and finishes with a one-handed wraparound. Oh.
Got more.
Those guys that when he gets it going upstairs, he can be unstoppable at times.
Yeah, I'll give it a cheer.
Steinmetz was originally charged with hit and run involving death after running over 45-year-old Mary Moore. Steinmetz pled no contest to a lesser charge, negligent operation of a vehicle. Investigators say Moore was lying in the street when she was run over.
Ground Deer police are welcoming a new officer, a canine named Vader. The dog was sworn in this morning at the village hall. Vader is 17 months old and has already been partnered with a police officer.
As we take a look at the roadways, we are told clear going out there. No major traffic tie-ups or delays. Looks a little slow there. 45 at Capitol Drive. That's probably just a little sluggish rush hour traffic. Otherwise, no major problems as you're headed out and about. Lots of gorgeous sunshine today, Vince.
How about that, Mary? Fantastic. There are some high, thin clouds continuing to move in tonight. Hopefully they will not spoil the show for the Geminid meteor shower, but weather-wise, not only quiet here, but much of the country, the focus for inclement weather shifts out to the west. First in the southwest U.S., some locally heavy rain coming out of Southern California and moving into Arizona as well as up towards southern Nevada around the Las Vegas area. Pretty good shot of locally heavy rain tonight in the Phoenix area, and a pretty good shot of over a half a foot of snow up around Flagstaff and even heavier around the north rim of the Grand Canyon. Meanwhile, in the Pacific Northwest, a rain area there coming on shore. For us, mainly some high clouds streaming in. Other than that, quiet weather tonight. Another day with sun tomorrow and mild temperatures, mid-40s before we see rain for the weekend. That is your news and weather together.
Thank you, Vince. This is something firefighters see a lot. Fire breaks out in a home, the smoke detectors don't go off because somebody took the battery out and used it for something else. How do you stop that from happening? Our Brett Begansky with a new idea that really could be foolproof.
With freezing temperatures and winter on the way, when we look at fatalities and serious house fires, the city of Milwaukee says it's the peak time for fires. And unfortunately, it seems that they also can occur near the holidays. But Mayor Tom Barrett and the Common Council passed an ordinance centered around home safety and getting out of your home in case of a fire.
They tamper with them for a variety of reasons, some of which using the batteries for other means.
The city of Milwaukee is requiring you buy a smoke detector with a 10-year battery life. But what also makes these detectors different is you can't physically take the battery out.
The technology is going to allow us to have that smoke detector that can't be tampered with.
The city says 75% of fire deaths resulted in missing or dead batteries.
When we install them, we want to make sure they're high enough up on the wall because smoke rises in a home.
Lieutenant Skylar Belot installed some of the new smoke detectors in a home in the city's Park West neighborhood.
You don't have to worry about replacing them.
The new 9-volt lithium battery in these detectors is good for 10 years, but the fire department says you should test them every month by pressing and holding the button. That sound tells you the alarm is working.
We want to take that issue off the table. We want to make sure that homes, apartments have working batteries.
Brett Begansky, Fox 6 News.
Now, even though the new ordinance goes into effect in June of next year, the city of Milwaukee is giving residents a 5-year grace period to replace their old smoke detectors. The city's also giving away smoke detectors to families who maybe need one and can't afford one. If you want to find out how, go to fox6now.com. The Packers are one win away from clinching the NFC North Division Championship.
Just one. And they dipped that win in Chicago this week. There's a lot of trash talking going on around this, about this. Tim Van Moore is going to tell us about that in just a moment.
And these little guys just hatched at the Perth Zoo in Australia. Is it a boy or a girl? Zookeepers say the answer to that question is a huge deal.
A Secret Santa is going around Missouri handing out money to strangers, and it's no small gift either. You will not believe how much money this guy is giving out.
Helping you get it right at American. So why choose American for holiday electronics?
Because we'll help you get the right product and you'll get it at the low price. We won't be beat.
The best selection of HD TVs all on sale. This huge, sharp 60-inch LED, just $11.95. Over 40 TVs below $500. A Nikon with 14 times zoom, $128. Free rewards cards with Beats by Dr. Dre and with Apple. American, helping you get it right.
Look at you guys with your fancy schmancy U-verse high-speed internet. You know, in my day, you couldn't just start streaming 6 ways to Sunday. You get knocked off. And sometimes it took a minute to download a song. Then 60 seconds for crying out loud.
We know how long a minute is.
Sitting, waiting for an album to download. I still have back problems.
You're only 14 and a half. He doesn't have back problems.
You kids have got it too good if you ask me.
Now Uber's high-speed internet has more speed options, reliability, and ways to connect. Rethink possible.
It's currently 5:36 p.m. and I'm drunk, really drunk.
EPA estimated 30 mpg highway or better.
Yeah?
Santa Claus.
Hey. Where's your suit?
Oh, it's Casual Friday.
Chevy's giving more. This holiday season, get a 2013 Malibu LS for around $189 per month, or get $1,000 holiday bonus cash.
Hillary Clinton also defended it.
Susan Rice has done a great job as our UN ambassador.
But Republicans didn't back off.
Hillary Clinton looks old now. She's old.
The logical next choice to be Secretary of State. Tonight, John Kerry issued a statement.
Take notes.
Hotel 6? Oh, in the golden...
Everyone...
You gotta... There's got to be voices.
Just looking for something good to watch on TV.
All of this is political calculation. Crystal's right. They're worried
5:37 right now.
Well, good Lord. Have some guts and do what's right for America.
See what's on the...
You, a great price. Without feeling queasy.
Used to be European, now it's something else. My 24.
Insurance. Now backed by Allstate. Click or call.
Celebrate this
American Dad.
with Ted. It's so cuddly.
You're just like the baby Jesus.
So long.
Okay, all right, so that's where we'll draw the line.
So hilarious.
There's a commercial on my 24. It's movie Ted. I've seen the movie Ted. It's very funny. You're pretty much watching Family Guy, but with a Ted bear. Seeing how it's created by the guy and directed by the guy from Family Guy. It's pretty much watching Family Guy, but with a Ted bear.
What the hell is going on?
Stand for your information. My muffins are selling faster than hotcakes.
How come no one's buying your hotcakes, Mr. AIDS?
Because I'm Irish, Jimmy. Because I'm Irish. If this small expansion goes through,
This holiday season, MasterCard is donating up to $2 million to Stand Up to Cancer.
Are you by chance Karen?
One precious cent at a time.
Yes?
And for airlines, if you're checking bags, make sure they're not overweight by using a home scale. Airlines charge excessive baggage surcharges that start at $90 on top of the now normal baggage fee. And the scales at the airport are not always accurate.
Think of I do travel by airplane. I don't take a single bag. That'll save me money.
We're off in one direction or another by at least half an ounce.
Don't have to worry about baggage fees.
And
Just travel without suitcase.
now, last night,
night there
Be
was
closed
an epic
despite
concert pantheon
wherever you're
of
going
rock
to travel.
legends gathering to raise money for those hardest hit by Hurricane Sandy.
American Airlines is using a brand new fare structure that they've actually copied from Frontier Airlines because people hate all the ways you get feed to death. So what American's doing is they're going to, instead of looking at it as a gotcha, they're going to give you a choice when you buy a ticket. You can either buy completely no frills, just an air.
The total snowfall for the year still stands at a trace. The normal high temperature for tomorrow is 33 degrees, and the normal low is 20. The record high for tomorrow is 60, which occurred in 1975, and the record low is minus 13, which occurred in 1901.
5:40. I'm still drunk.
Sunrise tomorrow is at 7:15 a.m. This is the NOAA Weather Radio KC60 in Milwaukee.
I know something that will stop me from being drunk. That won't help. It's going to make me even more drunken.
For tonight, no hazardous weather is expected.
Animal like this? What it is and where these new babies are.
Last time they met,
It's an anteater. A baby anteater.
Now it's time for a rematch on their turf. The
Just
division
born.
title will be at stake as we'll find out who's in charge. One thing that's for sure, a Fox 6 post-game blitz right after the 186th meeting between the Packers and the Bears. Let me say it again. Fox 6 post-game blitz Sunday.
I'm choosing the Packers to win. I choose them to win and go on to Super Bowl.
The pilot is so convenient. Hey, Mom. Hi, honey. Have the rash. And the rear view camera is so helpful.
Maybe the Packers will pinch it. Ugh.
Love Nancy. P.S. He's single.
Maybe the Packers will face the Pittsburgh Steelers or
Get a great
something.
deal on the 2013 Pilot at your Honda dealer.
This Christmas, give the gift of the great outdoors.
Was it the Pittsburgh Steelers game where the Packers was robbed of a win by those dumb referees, those replacement referees and stuff?
And remember your K9 companion with a Sherpa top dog bin.
Maybe those two should face in the Super Bowl and really duke it out and stuff.
Cabela's, your Christmas gift outfit. Shop in store or Cabela's.com.
Yep, would be good. Super Bowl. Packers against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Stritch was the first college that sought me out. As
Pittsburgh Steelers, the one who stole that win
trying to be a lot of
with
different
those
things to a lot of different
replacement
people, but at the
referees.
same time I wasn't being true to myself. And
Were
being true to
permanent,
myself meant I needed to finish my
permanent
education.
blind.
We've been able to reach out to be the first in the state to say we'll work with you to help you accomplish your goals. I would invite you to think about engaging in Stritch as well.
Hey, Jess here, the Farm and Fleet Tool Guy with more hidden gems.
Oh.
Let's head on over to Sporting Goods.
Discovering hidden gems with Jess.
Side effects include skin redness or irritation when applied, increased red blood cell count, headache, diarrhea, vomiting, and increase in PSA. See your doctor.
I have diarrhea.
Free trial. Go to Axeron.com.
I'll have vomiting later.
You won't take my life. You won't take our future.
AIDS affects us all, even babies.
Chevron is working to stop mother-to-child transmission.
Our employees and their families are part of the fight, and we're winning.
At Chevron Nigeria, we haven't had a reported case in 12 years. AIDS is strong.
12 years. 12. Yeah, you probably don't like this video that you're watching, but hey, I'm enjoying my wine. My wine I've been waiting for since yesterday. Somebody broke a plate.
Is there an important piece missing from your portfolio?
No.
Spider ETFs can help you fill it. Before investing, consider the fund's investment objectives.
I don't know.
About 22,000 square feet of commercial space would also be leased out. The $20 million project is proposed by Milwaukee restaurant operator Johnny Vassallo, who owns the building, along with Moe's Irish Pub, on the building's first floor. Vassallo is hoping to start construction in less than a year. The owners of the Hi-Hat Garage on Milwaukee's east side are planning an expansion. The 750 square foot addition is planned for the north side of the building with 8 roll-up garage doors that can be opened in warm weather. The project still needs approval from the Common Council. Reporting from the Business Journal newsroom, I'm Wendy Strong for the Business Journal and Fox 6 News.
It is now time for news and weather together.
Plans for a massive cyber attack on personal checking accounts found and foiled. Security firm McAfee released a report today warning about the cyber attack. They say it got word of the attack on chat rooms. Now that a warning is public, the organization behind that attack has gone silent.
A bomb attack in Afghanistan just after Defense Secretary Leon Panetta arrived. Military leaders say Panetta's convoy was
I think
never
that's
in
my
any
last
danger.
drop right now.
The Defense Secretary
If
was
I
in
drink anymore,
Afghanistan to
I'm gonna
meet with
throw
the
up.
troops and thank them for their service just ahead of the holidays.
This Christmas travel season could be the busiest in 6 years. AAA predicts
I'm
1
feeling
to
sick.
3.3 million Americans will hit the road. That's 1.6% more than last year. AAA says high airline prices are, in part, why more people will be traveling by car this year.
And taking a look at traffic. Smooth sailing, that's what the DOT is telling us all the way tonight. So enjoy it while it
Yeah,
lasts.
it's my last drop. I'll
Nice
finish
to
the rest
see you.
out
Rare
tomorrow
traffic,
or later.
problem-free for tonight, no doubt about that. Highs today, problem-free as well, unless, of course, you're a fan of
Thank you all for watching.
some of that snow to arrive. Our
Take
unusually
care.
mild weather trend continues.
And please go and call
Today, highs
Ghostbusters.
from some of our smart weather net sites, including 50
If there's
at
something
Hills
strange
University School in St.
in your
Matthew
neighborhood,
Elementary in Oak Creek at
who are you going to
48
call?
today. The
Ghostbusters.
Education Center, Root River in Racine at 48 degrees as
I ain't
well.
afraid of no
Highs at
ghosts.
Southman and Lake Geneva, mid-40s.
Ghostbusters.
Cool spot on this map, 43 in Waterloo. Here are the current temperatures. We're talking upper 30s to low 40s across the area, and we hang on to that south to southwest wind, although it will.
I suddenly don't feel so good right now. But I think I drank too much. I'm gonna throw up right now. This room is spinning. It's spinning. Yeah, I'm drunk, but I'm still sober enough to remember to take my video back to DVD, to the family video store, because it's due back today. I waited 24 hours to drink this wine. I threw up, and it was worth it. I've got a bad hangover right now.